Rightio, team, how are we?
Yeah.
Number 3 for the year, I think, if I'm recording that correctly. But we've got none other than Wollongong's second fittest after Luke de Jong, of course. Mr. Zac Thomas, how are you, mate?
Yeah, doing well. We actually got Ricky, we got Joel, we got Max, we got everyone in Wollongong.
Oh, if they haven't been on the podcast, they don't.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
They don't count. So, Ricky, if you can just respond to that DM, that'd be great.
It's in the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, no worries. How are you, man? How's your morning been? We'll pretend we didn't ask this off camera already.
Yeah, no, it's been. I was actually meant to start doing Pilates today, but I didn't realize all the mums and stuff book it out. So
yeah,
I'll start that next week. Actually, no, I think I got in for a session tonight. But yeah, this morning I just went for a swim.
Yeah,
at the Corrimal pools. But yeah.
Oh, nice, bro. Just before we get stuck into this, what's happened to the hair, man? I'm sure it was longer.
Yeah, I just recently got rid of it. Hey, after Torian, maybe like 4 months after, my hair just started falling out heaps. So I had to just cut it off. It was flaking and getting shit, so it was annoying me.
Oh no, fucking hell, you and Luke, because Luke used to have a big mop as well. So
yeah, he used to have the fro.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Oh,
he's got some frosted tips at the moment.
He's the man. All right, bro. Let's talk about you. Let's throw it back because I know there's some stuff to go over, especially with last year's Torian. But let's throw it back to the younger ZT Zac Thomas. Where'd you grow up? How was that for you, bro?
So I've grown up in pretty much Wollongong my whole life. We moved from Cronulla when I was 3. But yeah, just always been into sports. Like main sport was probably swimming. I was the chubby guy though. So yeah, got into sport. Played everything: soccer, footy. I think I started losing some weight when I got into basketball. I did a jumping program to help my vert, and that just kind of introduced me to the strength training and training kind of side of things. And then I eventually quit basketball and just got into CrossFit. And I've been doing it since I'm about maybe 15.
Oh, yeah. So did you do all the teens qualifiers and that kind of stuff?
Yeah. I think I was in 16, 17s for 2 years.
Yeah.
The first year I was I think I come 201st by 1 point, and the top 200 got to do the next stage. I think it was their quarterfinals or whatever you call it. And then the year after, I was trying to make the games as a teenager, but I think I come 35th or something, and they only took the top 10 that year. So yeah, missed out on that. And then the first comp I actually got to do was Wodapalooza in 2020, I think.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Shit, that's pretty cool. We first ever, well, you would have done smaller comps, but those are
No,
first main one.
I'd never done another smaller comp before.
Oh, fuck, really?
That was the first one. I'd done one teams comp, maybe a whole year before that.
Yeah.
Where I got my first bar muscle up, and then yeah, ended up doing my first comp in Miami.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a crew out there. Lukey had a team, and yeah, I was in the teenagers, but that was fun as.
Oh, so you were teenagers?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man. Have you been back since, as a open division or in a team?
To Wodapalooza?
Yeah.
No.
Looks like a bit of a vibe.
Only done a handful of comps, just down unders and Torians, and then that.
Just the big ones, eh? Just the ones that matter.
Those ones, yeah.
Yeah. There's a comp over here called Waikato Throwdown, bro. You should come do it.
When's that?
2 weeks.
No, I can't even jump in on the local comps like Benton and stuff that are just up the road.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. I just like the bigger ones.
Yeah. No, Waikato Throwdown's a pretty grassroots one. Pretty small, man. But no, that's all good. Yes, you're training. Where are you training at the moment?
We bounce between a few gyms, but mainly just CrossFit Wollongong.
Yeah.
There's another little gym, Definition Fitness, in Wollongong that we go to sometimes. They just got more bodybuilding style stuff, like the machines and that.
Yeah. But
yeah, mainly just CrossFit Wollongong.
Oh, yeah. And you just said before, there's quite a few hitters that go there. So
yeah, we got there. It's always just usually been me. Luke and Max, the ones that are still competing. But earlier days, we had heaps of lads like Joel Molyneux used to train there all the time. Jake Souls,
yeah.
heaps of us. We had a mad crew coming up, and just would get into the gym and just smash it out. I'm
Yeah.
sure Luke probably talked about that as well. But yeah, that's
Can't
how it
remember.
started. And then obviously Ricky's in Wollongong now. He's been coming over a bit. Jules, Shah, Emily DeRoy's just moved down here.
Oh, shit up.
Yeah, so it's pretty packed.
Yeah. And is Ricky there still as well?
Yeah, Ricky's still
Yeah.
down here. We got another lad that just moved as well, Jack Sweeney. He's kind of like he's starting to get a bit better in the space. He was at Down Under this last year. So yeah, we got a mad crew.
Yeah, shit, yeah. There'd be some fucking hectic fitness going down.
Yeah.
Oh, very good, man. Is Khan there as well, you said?
He's up in Sydney, but he tries to get down once or twice a week. He was down yesterday. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because you guys do some pretty funny like social. Are you one of the Butter Boys? Is that
Yeah. Yeah. That shit was when we were a bit younger. But yeah. Yeah,
that's
definitely.
that video you guys did about the frog grips.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
funny, man.
Yeah, they actually reached out and wanted us to do it. I think we were the only crew that would kind of do something like that in the CrossFit space. So yeah, we just jumped on, did it.
Oh, very yeah, that's so funny, man. So yeah, we'll get into like what you're doing now, but if we go off previous years, 2022, that was like your first semifinals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to think, that year I did actually really well in the open. I had a couple years, 2020, 21 and 22. I think I was like would peak around the open time and just send it.
Yeah.
And I had some really good finishes in the open sometimes, or like the lift would just throw me out. But yeah, so 2022, I think I just scraped in and I hated it. Hey, I just got beaten up because it was like all the events were really heavy at the Torian that year. I think I hit the same lift as Tia did in the complex. Like,
right.
I got sent, and then my back got smashed by the yoke, and then I just didn't even do the last event.
Oh, that was the year of the yoke, eh?
Yeah. So that was my first year. And then
2023, you did, like you've already touched on, you did worse in the open, but fuck, you smashed semifinals.
Yeah. I think that year in the open, I come 120th. I hurt my back a little bit before, and we had to do a thruster. The thruster just screwed me. And then, that was the year I got a penalty in quarterfinals. So I came 13th and got a major penalty on the front squats for just like maybe just trying to cycle them a bit too quick, and the lockout wasn't amazing. But they pinned me like I think 15% of the time of my workout, and that was my worst workout. So it just sent me down the leaderboard to 31st from 13th. And then only reason I got to compete was because Ricky did his shoulder that year. But yeah.
Does that annoy you looking, because obviously you got a penalty, is what it is. Does it annoy you seeing how much like Andrew Heller can pull apart like 70% of the field and they get away with it? Does that annoy you thinking back?
Yeah, especially on that one, it really annoyed me because I think like I obviously busted my ass to get a decent score because that was like probably my worst workout of the quarterfinals. And I think I got like a 60th or something, and it sent me to like 240th after with the penalty. And like I know that for a fact they're not checking 60th, 61st, 62nd, all the way down to 201. And there's probably a bunch of guys in there that are getting the same kind of no reps. And I think it was 4 points. So if they had have checked 5 guys in between me and where my placing got moved to, I'm sure like I'm back in the top 30 kind of thing.
No, it's chronic. Like seeing some of the videos that he puts up, you're like, holy shit! Like some of these people just get away with like they get away with the worst standards ever. You're like, how the fuck is this fair? And like yours may have been a no rep, absolutely fine, but like, where's the consistency?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But going into semi-finals that year, like you said, you had a bit of a tear. You went pretty good, 7th place overall. Was that?
Yeah. Yep, that was the year I got 7th. I think after day one, I was leading. I was in first.
Mm.
So that was like I wasn't really expecting all that, and then ended up in 7th. But I really liked that year. That kind of like showed me I belong there, kind of thing.
Yeah. What was that year? I honestly struggle so much remembering workouts.
So that was the year. It had the sled pull workout at the start.
Yeah.
And I got a first like in the world for that.
Was that with the runner?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Bike, sled pull, runner, sled pull, then ski, sled pull.
Oh shit.
Um,
Oh.
and then it had like the ruck ring muscle up complex, the second event.
Yeah. Toes to ring muscle up, ring dip, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And
nice one.
can't really remember day 2 and 3. I think it was Linda with the dumbbells.
Mm.
Uh, and yeah, I can't really remember. Maybe snatch or something. I think it's
Yeah, I
snatch
can't
event.
remember.
Yeah,
Was it runner and snatch as well?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
day 2. And then the last day was like a legless rope climb and the handstand pirouettes.
Oh yeah.
And then the toter bar sandbag finishing with the
Mm.
bike. Yeah, that
Oh
was a
shit.
fun year.
Yeah.
I was pretty like I was stoked with how I went, but I think 2 of the events I just absolutely duffed. And if I had got the score I got in training, I would have been like I think 3rd. I checked, so that was like kind of just it gave me some confidence going into the year after the next year, 2024,
Yeah.
to just get after it. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I was gonna say coming off that, you must be like you've already said it. Like you felt like you belong there, ready to go. Um, and then 2024, like hell of a year for you.
Yeah, it was
Um,
one I don't really like to remember, but
well, we're gonna make you relive every second of it
yeah.
now. um, well, let's talk about leading up into Torian. Yeah, how was the prep for
Yeah.
that year and building into that?
It was pretty good. I did down under in the December, and I got 3rd there at down under. But I'm pretty sure event 1, I actually experienced something very similar to what
Mm.
happened at Torian. Like after the event, I couldn't see like 5 meters in front of me. I lost control of my bladder, like totally pissing myself,
Yeah.
and it took me like literally up until when I had to get ready for the second event of the day. Like I'd only just kind of come good. Like I was fucking out of it. And that event was a great event for me. Like I should have been a comfy top 3, but I ended up like 9th or 10th in the first event. But yeah, so got through down under, got 3rd there. I think I had one other comp, Tumit. It was like off grid throw down, and it was the top, like a bunch of top guys got invited out that like had made touring or whatever, but not everyone kind of went to it. So it ended up just being like a high rollers event. It was like 500 to enter, and 5K for the winner, 2K for second, and third got 1K. So it was like
Okay.
you had to pay a bit to get in, like $500.
Mm.
But if you win it, it was good. And Peter Ellis and I think Will Kearney, Royce Dunn, like there was some good lads out there doing it. And I won that one. So I was pretty like it came down to the last event as well. It was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Me and Pete were tired, and I think Royce had 1 point on us going into the last event. So they let all the other heats go, and they just left us 3 to kind of like battle it out. And that was really fun. I got the win in like
Did you have any like episodes at that one? Like what happened at Down Under?
No. All the events were a bit shorter there. Like I think the longest we worked out for was maybe like 12 minutes.
Right.
So they seem to happen in like a longer event or with like running outdoors. I can kind of touch on that later, but yeah.
Were you gonna pull out of Down Under? How were you feeling?
Like I felt like shit on day 2, not gonna lie. Like it felt like I've been training for like 4 days straight, and it was day 2 of a comp. We'd only done 2 workouts, but I thought I might as well stick it through. But yeah. I didn't even know it was an issue. I just thought I got maybe a bit of heat stroke, or I don't know. Like I was just fucked from the first workout.
And you never had anything like that before down under?
I definitely have in training. Like I had, sorry,
Yeah.
a couple times in training. But also I can go back from like maybe 2-3 months before down under. I was like, I hated to admit it to like my parents, but I was sick. Like I was always like a little bit run down, and they were trying to tell me, and I'm like, nah, it's fine. Like I'm good. Like I'm sweet because I was just prepping for down under. So I was always just like shrugging it off. But I think for like a good period of time, I was sick, like even leading into Torian. So yeah. And then after that Tumut one, it obviously just got into the season. And then I qualified in fifth, I think, leading into Torian.
Mm.
And then, the all fucking, I fucking collapsed it in the first
Yeah.
event.
So nothing in the Open, nothing in quarterfinals. You were sweet as
In quarters, all sweet. I tested the event one twice in
really.
training. Like, yeah.
All right.
So like nothing happened at training.
So okay, let's dive into that event one.
Yeah.
Obviously, like what sucks about it, and I touched on this in Luke's episode, is that like how much everyone's getting behind you, like general CrossFit getting behind you. But like
Yeah.
looking back at it now,
I
fuck
should have been
man.
told to stop.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But so talk us through. Yeah, you start that event. Are you feeling good? How does that unfold during that event?
Yeah. So the first round or two were fine. Like third round, I knew that workout, like it starts kind of getting a little bit real in the third round, and you just got to, like, I tested it. Like I said, you kind of almost start the workout in the third round. And I'd done the third round. I'm like, yeah, this is probably normal. Like it feels all right. And then once I finished the fourth round, I knew it was game over. Like I was doing the clean and jerks, and we had to run around the
box.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I finished my 10th clean and jerk on the fourth round. We only got a run and 10 clean and jerks left. And I got around the first corner and I was like, fuck, like my legs are cooked. Like the workout's done like now. And I'm like, I know I'm a pretty good runner. I was just like, I'll run to halfway and I'll shake it off. I'll be fine. Like I'll be able to come back in. And then literally from when I got outside, I don't really remember much of what happened. Like when I was outside the arena, I just obviously ran around, I guess. But I was out of it. Like, I tried to empty. I remember. Last thing I remember, I looked up at my coach as I was running underneath the like the door to go out, and he goes, "Let's go, like empty the tank." And I was just like, "All right, let's just. I got to get rid of it." Like, just gave it everything because I listened to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And so I just went out, ran, got back in, and I'm pretty sure I failed my first clean, or like I cleaned it and I went for a jerk and I failed the jerk on the first rep. And I thought I was just going to be able to finish this workout off. Like I thought I was going to get in here and just get the 10 done and get a decent score. Because I think I was in top 5 or 7 in the event.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I got to that bar, I don't really remember anything. It was just like blurry vision. Yeah, I remember how hard it was. Like it was just hard and blurry vision. And
was there any part of you saying, oh, I should be stopping?
Yeah, probably when I failed the first 2 reps or whatever it was, I was like, fuck, I should just tap out and I shouldn't be keep doing this. Yeah.
But then you've got the whole after arena, you got Ricky Garrard dumping a bottle of water on you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, so you're in a bit of a state, but like even looking at them, we just thought, oh fuck, he's emptied the tank. Like because I was watching it, I was there. I thought, oh, fuck, he sent it. He's emptied the tank. It looks like anyone who's just died after a CrossFit workout. And then he fucking starts. You're in an ambulance, and
I don't really know how long I was on the ground for. Like apparently, I thought I just went straight out the back, but obviously I was unconscious. I said I'll be sweet. I'll get up in a minute. Because I usually, when I finish a workout, I like to walk around. I don't really like to lay down. And I was like, oh, I'll get up in a minute. Like that was hard. I'll just get over it. And next thing you know, I was in the room out the back, like sweating profusely. Like I can't believe how hot I was. Like my body was just dripping sweat. And And yeah, I went into a bit of like a panic attack because I didn't know what was happening. They like cut my shirt off, had the defib on me. It was fucking crazy. But yeah,
Were the paramedics out on the floor with you, or did they meet you outside when you got off the floor?
I'm not the guy to ask. Hey, I think they wheeled. I think they wheeled me. I'm pretty sure they might have walked me out. But they definitely were in that. They're in that room out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, that's scary, man. I
Pretty
just
fun.
watched that post you put up recently about it. So yeah, okay, did they take you straight to hospital from there, or?
Yeah, pretty well.
Yep.
Like they tried to cool me down, and like I think my heart rate, it was probably like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes after the event, my heart rate was still at 180. Like I was
Holy
fucking
shit.
beating. Yeah, so they thought I had something called SVT. It's like I don't even want to say it. I'll get it wrong. But yeah, SVT, it's like some sort of heart
Yeah.
issue. And then, yeah, I went to hospital. I was there for the night, and I got out on the Saturday at like 7:00 in the Arvo at night. Yeah, it was pretty, like, obviously I was a bit bummed that I didn't get to compete, but I didn't really give a fuck. I was just happy I was alive.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
How much are they telling you at this stage? Yeah, what do you know?
So I thought I was gonna be able to just see a cardiologist and get this procedure called an ablation. They like burn a nerve or something in your heart. So as soon as I got home, I booked actually I got really lucky. A friend got me in with a cardiologist early. And then he wasn't so set that I had SVT, the thing that the paramedics kind of said I had.
And they were dead set that this is what you've got?
Yeah, they were pretty certain.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so the cardiologist got me to wear that, you might have seen in the post, that heart thing. And I had that on for a month straight. So that was like just on
training
my
with it and
training with it.
Yeah.
I was maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I was trying to bring on a Zac attack, what you called it. I had to like try and pretty much just send it and try and make my self collapse. I wasn't going to go to that point. But like I had to get it to where my heart was like in a certain rhythm, and they could record it. But yeah, I could never get the exact same feeling. It was kind of hard mentally to try and get yourself to do something that, like, it was literally the worst moment of my life.
Yeah.
To try and bring that on again, it was like, yeah.
Were you wearing like a whoop strap or anything like that could have helped with that, or?
Yeah, I was like monitoring my heart as well.
Yeah.
Like when I was trying to bring it on.
Oh no, so I meant at Torian, were you wearing anything that they could have? No.
I never wear. I don't really like knowing that stuff. I just kind of just go. So yeah, I think what happened next. Yeah, so I spent the month just trying to bring that on, and then after I was obviously just a bit cooked. I was like, as soon as I got that thing off me, I flew to Thailand. I had a mate over in Thailand, so I just flew to Thailand and met up with him.
Yeah,
and then I think 3 days into my trip, I just caught this flu, and it was just horrible. Like I was coughing up gray, like the color of my shirt.
Yeah.
Like liters of it, like
Holy
for
shit.
10 days straight. Like I was coughing up so much stuff. So I think what that was just whatever happened at Torian. They said when I got back from Thailand, they said that I had like a lung infection at Torian. Well, they obviously knew that at the hospital as well.
Yeah.
But I think that was all that maybe coming up. I don't know. Like it's just a bunch of mucus sitting in my lungs.
Yeah. Oh fuck, crazy. So you go from like all those heart problems, and then you go for like a holiday and come back feeling worse.
Yeah. Well, I just spent like 5-6 months training as hard as I could for this comp, and then I don't get to do the comp, and then I have to try and do a month of of just trying to make myself
recreate
collapse.
Yeah.
And I was just cooked. I was like, fuck, I need a break. So I went to Thailand and then caught that. I come good for like maybe 6 days at the back end of the trip.
Yeah.
but I just was pretty flogged from it all. I didn't want to do anything. Like I just started playing golf, so
Yeah.
I got right into my golf. We
Good.
went to some crazy courses and stuff over there, and then I had to get back because like the day I got back, I was catching up with the cardiologist to go over the results again.
Right.
And yeah, that's when I kind of found out I got the go ahead. I'm sweet to go back to training. It was called vasovagal syncope or syncope. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it.
So that's what
That's
you
what they diagnosed me with. Like, it wasn't a certainty. It was like, look, you might still have some sort of heart, like rhythm, or whatever, something wrong there. But yeah, they diagnosed me with that, and they pretty much said, like, the main takeaway I got from it was not to drink too much water. So I think that's something I was doing wrong.
Right.
It's a weird one, but apparently it like flushes your electrolytes too much. And
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I definitely think I did that on both event one of Down Under and Torian, where I had it happen. Like I get pretty nervous, so I was just sipping water.
Yeah.
And that event wasn't till 4 o'clock in the arvo.
Yeah.
So I just been smashing water. So that's something I've changed. Is like all I have now is like electrolytes and kind of salty kind of drinks.
Just get on the piss more. Is that what I'm?
Yeah, pretty much.
hearing?
That's why I went to Bali.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Nah. What were we talking about?
Yeah. Sweet. So you get back from Thailand. You get what's that?
Vasovagal syncope, whatever it is.
Yeah. So what are the doctors saying then? You all good to train? Just
yeah.
They said
if it obviously starts happening again, stop before you collapse, like I did. But yeah, the main things were like I had the main things that will bring on vasovagal syncope is like a viral infection. So I had the lung infection there. I think I might have had COVID or something at Down Under.
Right.
Heat. So both, like, it was a bit hotter in Brisbane than what I've been used to training at here, and it was a pretty hot day, that Torian event one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Like 27 or something. And we were like almost into winter, so it was pretty hot for that time. Down Under was like 29 degrees on the beach. So both of them. Obviously, not enough electrolytes, which I think was because of too much water.
Yeah.
Like he said, if you're flushing, like if you're having too much water, it's gonna like drain it. And then the stress of the comp, he said as well, will like kind of put that in like play as well. But yeah, I pretty much have to have the perfect storm of things to go wrong for it to happen.
So it must be pretty like not so much relieving or like putting your mind at ease, but he's explaining these things and you're going, yep, that definitely happened. It was too hot. Yep, I was smashing it. It's like now like going into future comps, you can have a bit more of a mental checklist of like, fuck, don't do these things.
Don't do these things wrong. And and it kind of reassured itself after I had COVID. Because so when I could get back to training, I think I had COVID almost straight away. It was when the down under qualifiers were on.
Right.
Luke and I were planning to go pairs. So I had COVID during that. And then once I kind of got over it, like we qualified in fine for a team. But the next week of training, I had like a little Zac attack happen.
Oh, really?
Like I stopped way early,
but
I just started getting dizzy and all the same kind of side effects come on, and it was straight after COVID, so it made sense. I did the opposite that time. I got in the gym early and I hadn't drunk like any water. I just wanted to get my session done in the morning, and just started getting real dizzy and shit. So that was kind of like a bit of a I didn't hydrate properly for that, and maybe because I was sick, I shouldn't be doing this at this time, like after just being sick. And then training wasn't going that great for a while there. Like I think I had COVID a couple times. Yeah. So I'd go like 2-3 weeks of decent training, and then I'd just be crook for a week, and then I'd be like, it'd take me another week or two to get back into things.
Is there like mental battles going on as well? Like you said, it's got to be hard to like have that in the back of your head, or do you just push it to the side and just fuck it, I'm training? Or
I'd like to try and do that, but then when you physically just can't because you're sick, it's like, oh, I'm just not going to do it. And hopefully I come good eventually. Like my body was just telling me to have a break.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Obviously, you're a lot better now at listening to your body a bit more.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Better. I think I did manage to get a few comps in, but like I'd had like 2 weeks of training that went well, or 2 or 3 weeks, and then I had back to back comps, like weekend after weekend. That's what Down Under was in there as well. Like this year's Down Under.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I was, after those 3 weeks of like comps, I was really like fuck yeah, this is kind of like why I do it.
Yeah.
Because it was just fun, like hanging out with everyone again. I definitely wasn't at my fittest, or like I'd been off like 2 weeks of decent training.
Yeah. Is there any point during that time from like after Torian, going to Thailand, getting COVID a bunch of times? Is there any point there where you're like, fuck this, man? Like,
yeah, heaps. I doubt almost every time I did a workout, I like thought about it. Like I doubted myself. I was like, fuck, I'm just a guy with the heart issues. Like, will I ever be able to do this again? Or like, yeah, especially going into those 3 weekends of comps, it was like, fuck, I don't want to just come back and be shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Is it pretty good having people like I can only really use Luke as an example. But I had a groin injury and he fuck man, he was the man, like really helped me through that. Is it important having people like that around you during those sort of times?
We right before Torian, we were getting into like just like we'd hang out a bit more by playing cards and stuff. Like, but yeah, after we definitely bumped it up a bit, just hanging out with the lads, getting coffees or whatever every morning. But yeah, just to hang out. Yeah,
he definitely seems like that kind of guy that gets around there. And I don't know, there's another guy, Max. He does all the I've never met him or anything like that, but they seem like a good group of lads to be around.
It's good. It's real good.
He's out there cleaning machines. What a guy.
He's doing well with it. Hey.
Yeah, I love those videos. Honestly, they're so satisfying to watch. He needs to do longer form ones.
Yeah, like a whole day of kind of
just like shit. Even like a time lapse of cleaning them. Yeah, fuck, I love that
satisfying stuff. Hey,
it's I love satisfying stuff. Hey, nah, man, bro. All right. Well, what's this year looking like, bro? We're already pretty hard into it. Just at the Open. You're on the line. Is it 40th or 41st, or where are you sitting?
Yeah, I'm 31st. I'm one spot out. I've been here before. But yeah, leading into this season, it was like those 3 comps I said I did. And then I last minute jumped on a plane to go train with Sonny Webster in Bali.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I spent a week, just trained every day with him for a week. And I just thought I was out there, I might as well stay one more week, have a bit of fun. And then when I got home, I was planning to get right into training. For I think this was around October, November. Maybe it went into November. And then, I ended up getting stuck there because of the volcanoes, like they were erupting. So I was stuck there for like 9 days. And I managed to pick up that dengue fever.
Another setback.
Yeah, so I thought I was done with sicknesses. I was starting to feel pretty good. I had maybe 6 weeks where it was 3 weeks of 3 weeks of training, 3 weeks of comps. And then like I was over in Bali, I was feeling really strong when I was training with Sonny. Pretty much saying how I think I'm over all these sicknesses. And then I got fucking hit by a mosquito, like just so unlucky.
Is that what that is, that virus?
Yeah, it's from a mosquito. Yeah. So I got that, and I was in bed for like the last 9 days that I was stuck there anyway in Bali. And then, but that was probably worse than the flu I had in Thailand, because when I got back, I had no energy for like maybe 6 weeks. Like it took me like a month of eating like as well as I ever have in my life to just to get energy back.
Yeah.
Like before I went to Bali, I was playing golf every day as well as training pretty much. Yep. And when I got back, I could barely train. Like I couldn't even get like out on the golf course. I've played maybe twice since I got back.
What's your handicap?
Oh, I don't have a legit handicap, but it'd be maybe like 16 to 20, somewhere in there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's not amazing. I've only played for like I said, when I got to Thailand, I started playing.
I think I play off like a 24. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I love it though. I like geeked out on it for a bit.
it's so good, eh? I love it. So before the sickness, how was it training with Sonny? How's that experience?
Yeah, that was mad. He was right in in the middle of he's like shredded.
He
Um
is, man. He's a weapon
yeah,
at the moment.
like he was really getting into some CrossFit stuff, so I was getting him like a little bit of tips on that. I think he was making a new course, some sort of workout course for everyone. Um
Yeah,
like with lifting and a bit of working out as well.
yeah.
But yeah, he was fit as like he can
Did he
keep up.
strip your Did he strip your technique right back? Like, obviously you've been lifting for a
I've been
while, but
working with him for a little while. Like he's been good. Like just whenever we want to catch up and train, he's always just giving me little pointers. But yeah, he always gives you something you can work on or like think about.
yeah,
So yeah, that was mad.
yeah,
Um,
shit, man.
felt like everything was kind of going good again. Like I was like, fuck yeah, like it's all aligning again, and we'll get ready for a big season. But then yeah, like I said, I got back and I was the first 2 weeks when I got home, I couldn't like I was smashed with energy. So I was like, fuck, I need to make a change in something here. So I
Mhm.
just stripped out as much like preservatives and stuff like that in my food. Like I would look on the back, make sure there's like no more than like 5 or 6 ingredients that are actually real ingredients.
Yeah,
Um, and that seemed to help heaps. Like that just started getting the energy going a bit. But yeah, I was only just trying to bring back some training then.
it's cooked, man.
And then the open kind of rolled around, and I hadn't really done any fitness. I just kind of brought back a bit of strength.
Yeah.
Um, I hadn't been able to do cleans because I found out I had like a stress fracture in my collarbone. I think I did that when I was in Bali, like lifting heavy. But yeah,
Fucking hell, man.
clearing up.
There's not much you haven't had, eh?
Yeah, everything went pretty wrong. I fucking hated 2024. I'm not gonna lie. I
Well, it's in the
fucking
past now, man, and you're probably a better character for it. So
nah.
gotta look at the positives. Oh, so how was the first workout after not doing a lot of fitness? That was a pretty
Yeah,
fitness-based workout.
yeah, definitely was. I usually love the burpees as well. Burpee
Yeah.
workouts are like my favorite. Um, but yeah, I kind of just knew my fitness wasn't going to be amazing, but I knew it'd be back within a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I started training. I kind of cared about my training more, I cared about my training more than the workout in between workout 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, fuck it, let's just get in a good training rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just start pushing the intensity again.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
man. So like you said, you're in a bit of a limbo stage at the moment, but you've been here before. Probably gonna get some backfills. Hopefully, I don't. Oh, I was gonna say something really stupid. Then I can't put that out into the universe. I hope no one gets injured. That's
Yeah, yeah, no,
not
that's
what I want to.
last time. It doesn't need to happen this time.
Yeah,
Surely,
yeah,
people, like, there's a bunch of Americans and stuff in there that, like, if I was in America, I wouldn't fly out here to do a comp and get beat. Like,
yeah.
we're gonna have some guns.
Oh, bro, fuck yeah. I like how they're bringing back if you've won it before, you get a
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, it's so cool.
That's real cool. I want to see CJ Walker out there again.
Shit,
He's
yeah.
my favorite athlete. I've only ever got a photo with one athlete, and
Oh, really?
yeah, but we're kind of like, it was kind of taking the piss. Not gonna lie. I think him and Khan at 20. I don't think I was competing. It was 2021 Torian. Him and Khan were like walking out, and Luke had done really well that year, and everyone had their signs and stuff walking out, and CJ's like waiting on Khan because everyone wants a photo with
Yeah.
Khan. And we're like, fuck it, we don't want a photo with Khan, we want a photo with CJ. So we got like 10 of us around CJ Walker.
Oh, that's
Photo.
so
That's like the only photo I got with an athlete.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So how's the training looking now? Like, you don't know if you're gonna go, but you probably let's say you are gonna go. How's training going?
Yeah. I'm just treating it as like I'm making it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
train probably harder than I've trained the last 4 weeks. Like the last 4 weeks, I feel like I've gotten a bit better, like almost back to where I was fitness wise.
Yeah.
That third week of the open, I got 22nd in that workout in the world. So
Yeah.
that was a good workout for me, but like just did it once and it felt good. So did that. And then last week's qualifier workout wasn't amazing. Um, I did decent in the workout, but I haven't done cleans, so I was only able to hit a 126 on the clean, which is just kind of pathetic. But yeah,
Yeah, it is, bro.
yeah.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Well, if you want to make Torian, everyone's hitting 140 plus, so
You got time. What's
yeah.
You were sitting in a qualifying spot.
After the third week,
Were you? Like,
yeah, I was 23rd. I
so
dropped
what
from
happened?
just the lift.
Yeah.
I think I got 6th or 7th in the workout part,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah.
But I got 80th or 90th in the lift.
Yeah.
I was just hoping not everyone put in their scores and I was going to be able to get away with it. But it was 1 point short. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Also, the way they've done the points in it is a bit annoying for me because I was the only one who hit 126.5. So I was always going to get my placing of like 85th or 90th or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But if 20 guys hit 140, there's no tie break. So they all just get the best points.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's say 140 was 20th and 20 guys hit it. Instead of them getting points from 20th to 40th, they all just get 20 points. So,
Yeah,
so let's just, a bloke that might be even with me in points, basically, but they tied with 20 other blokes. Like if there was tiebreak times, I'd probably be ahead of him. But yeah,
I'll clip that and I'll make sure to tag Torian in that.
yeah, let him know.
Yeah, bro. I know. Fucking Zach's not happy, man.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
So just before we wrap this up, just coming on 42 minutes there. How do you approach Torian? Sort of looking at like how like Ricky Garrard came back to that workout one. Obviously, he was feeling pretty nervous for different reasons. But do you think about that at all, or are you like a here and now?
Yeah, I will probably think about it as it gets closer. But yeah, I think trying to stay in the present is going to be the best for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of nice, honestly, just being qualified in 31st. Like it kind of does take the pressure off it anyway.
Yeah.
Like if I was, let's just say if I was qualified in 5th for it, like last year, I might have been a bit more stressed because it's like, fuck, I didn't get to do it last year and I've qualified in 5th this year. It's like the pressures would kind of be on to come back and do well, but nah, I'll just be happy to be there. Like I couldn't, don't want to worry about that too much. I'm definitely going to be trying to make the games, but I think I'll be pretty good in 8 weeks' time.
Yeah, one step at a time. I mean, fuck the run you've had.
Yeah,
just having this conversation, like to be heading back there.
Yeah, most people probably would have just hung up the boots and
100%.
something else. So
yeah, no, it's a testament to your character, mate, and that's fucking cool. I can't wait to see you out there tearing it up. But all right, we will leave it there. I think we've made enough people cry about your story now.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't that fun. I would have liked to get a bit more personality on it, but yeah.
Oh, look, we can always get you on. I'd love to. I was actually supposed to go down to Southern Crown and catch up with everyone that went there. But was it you or Max that?
Max,
it was Max.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to get you boys back over here.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Sit down for
I kind of barred the travel though. I don't really want to travel anymore. I seem to just get sick. But,
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you set up a competition at your gym and I'll come over and interview you guys.
Boys Classic.
Fucking go on.
Yeah.
Have you guys talked about that before? That cannot.
Yeah, I've actually talked about doing a comp. I reckon it would be mad, but
fuck yeah, the Butter Boys Classic.
Yeah, we need to get a bit more together and try and think of something.
Bro, do that. I'm already excited. Pay for me to come though, because it's too expensive.
All right. Too easy.
All good, man. You enjoy the rest of your day, and look forward to seeing you crush it this season, bro.
Sweet. Legend.
All right, bro. Catch you later, man.
Later.